What's up, Broncos country? This is the Everything Broncos podcast with Do the Bronco, and I'm Do the Bronco, and I'm here to recap the coaching hires that was made, and today I'm gonna start off with talking about Paul Kelly. Okay, now this information right here is from ProFootballHistory.com. ProFootballHistory.com. Paul Kelly was a football coach in the National Football League from 99 to 2020. I mean, so and over his career, his win and loss record was 160 and 160 dash 160 160 wins, 191 losses, and one tie. I'm talking about this is the assistant to the head coach. Now I'm gonna go right on you real fast. Um, seems like a good hire, y'all. Seems like a good hire. You know, we gotta trust in Sean Payton, man. He's a proven head coach. He has a pedigree. He won a Super Bowl. He coached one of the greatest QBs to ever do it in Drew Brees. You know, y'all gotta remember when Drew Brees was in San Diego. He wasn't really that good of a quarterback. He was just an average quarterback. So Sean Payton took him from being an average quarterback to make him amongst one of the elites in the league. So hopefully, you know, he'll get Russell Wilson back to where he's supposed to be. Now, Paul Kelly, he started out his career in 1998. He was with the Oakland Raiders. Um, that year they went 8-8 in '98. Also, Oakland Raiders also went. Oh, pardon me, in 1998 he started out as a coach's assistant. So, coach's assistant in '98, and he also was a coach's assistant in '99 for the Oakland Raiders. Went 8-8 again, and then 2000, still a coach's assistant for the Oakland Raiders. Went 12-4. Playoff record was 1 win, 1 loss. 2002, again with the Oakland Raiders as assistant to the head coach. He was in 2002. He was assistant to the head coach. Um, they went 11-5, 2-1. You know, in the playoffs. And then in 2003, again, he was assistant to the head coach for the Oakland Raiders. And they went 4-12 that year, so they ain't make it to the playoffs with a 4-12 record. So, and then 2004 he was with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in '04. He was assistant to the head coach. They went 5-11. Then 2005 again with Tampa, assistant to the head coach was his position. Okay, hold on. Okay. In 2005 and 2004, he was assistant to the head coach in '05 and '04, and he was uh, head of the football operations too. So that was both in '04 and '05 with the Buccaneers. And like I said, '04 they went 5-11. 2005 they went 11-5, 0-1 in the playoffs. Okay. 2006 still with Tampa Bay, same position, assistant. No, yeah, same position. Football operations slash assistant to the head coach. Football operations. So they went 12. They went 4-12 that year in '06. '07 with Tampa, still in the same position. So assistant to the head coach, football operations. They went 9-7. I mean, it seems like a good. What I mean, it seems like a good hire, just to be the assistant to the head coach. And with that being said, assistant to the head coach is like he's gonna be working along with Sean Payton. He's gonna be, what I mean, he probably like his like right hand man, his go to guy. He got a long resume, and he's been coaching in the league 22 years, and he retired, and his last season coaching was 2020 with the Washington football team. So I mean, he had a little stint being required. I mean, being retired. Sorry, he had a little stint being retired. So I guess he kind of rested up. I him and Sean Payton probably, Sean Payton gave him a call and spoke to him about coming to Denver, getting back into football. So this would be his 23rd season in the NFL. Wow, it's long history there. So Sean Payton had to hire him for some reason. So he's more than qualified. Excuse me. I mean, it's really more than qualified. Um, right now they're at the NFL Combine. Today's the last day there. They'll be wrapping it up and come back to Denver. Monday they'll be back to regular business. Digging in the free agency, then the draft, figuring out who to tag, who not to tag, who to cut, who not to cut. They got a lot of work ahead of them. So I'm looking forward to this season. I know all Broncos fans should be looking forward to this season. It's a new year, man. New year, new start, new hope. Right. New year, new start, new hope. And everybody in Broncos country, I know we're hoping for the same thing, to be good this year, be competitive, and beat the Chiefs and the Raiders. Right. Because the Raiders just been beating us, I mean, for the last couple of years, you know what I mean? So, but we got to really beat the Chiefs. They're the top dog. I ain't really worried about the Chargers. We managed to split with them, but if we could sweep them, you know what I mean, that'll be the first time in a long time that we'll be sweeping, that we swept the Chargers. If we split with the Chiefs, I'm happy, man. I'll be happy if we split with the Chiefs. I'll be jumping for joy if we sweep the Chiefs. I mean, who knows? We was in both games, so hopefully this year we'll get over the hump. So it's a long season, short off season. So before you know it, they'll be back in what you call it, for OTAs and everything. But good to see him. The coaching staff is about full out. Think Sean Payne said a couple more hires could be coming. So we'll see. We'll see. But let me get back to Paul Kelly and his resume. Right. So he was with Tampa till the '08 season. Right. Yeah, he was with Tampa Bay till the '08 season. Like I said, like in '07, they went 9-7. Uh, 0-1 in the playoffs. Um, then 2008, um, they went 9-7, and they didn't make it to the playoffs. Now they're going to skipping from '08 to 2010. He was with the Washington Redskins. He's in a different position now. Um, Director of Football Operations with the Washington Redskins in 2010. They went 6-10. 2011, 5-11, in the same position. 2012, Director of Football Operations. They went 10-6 and 0-1 in the playoffs. 2013, they went 3-13. He's still in the same position, Director of Football Operations. 2014, uh, same position, Director of Football Operations, went 4-12. 2015, same position, Director of Football Operations, went 9-7, 0-1 in the playoffs. 2016, same position, Director of Football Operations, went 8-7-1. 2017, same position, Director of Football Operations, 7-9. They went 7-9. 2019, same position, Director of Football Operations. They went 3-13. And then 2020, with now the Redskins, they done changed their name. They're called the Washington Football Team. Still at the same position, Director of Football Operations, and they went 7-9 and 0-1 in the playoffs that year. So I mean, then he won some, lost some, won some, lost some. I mean, that's just football. But he has a resume, really impressive resume. So we're gonna see what the Broncos do this year. Hopefully, be better than last year. Hopefully, we make the playoffs this year. That's what I'm praying for. That's what I'm hoping for. All Broncos country feel the same. So this is a short video here. I guess these are gonna be short. Some might be long. But signing off with my high salute. And hopefully this year that Maha Magic will be back. Excuse me. That Maha Magic will be back in Maha. Maha salute again, y'all. See y'all. Be back tomorrow with another breaking down another member of the coaching staff. Hopefully I can make that one longer. But peace.